The problem with musical phrases is that sometimes they don't sound complete on their own. If we bring up Baa Baa Black Sheep again, and we were to just play our first phrase, that doesn't sound finished. We need a second phrase to bring us back to the tonic and make the melody feel complete. Our melody is made up of two phrases that are joined together. And when this happens, we call it a musical period. A period is two phrases joined together to form a complete melody. In a musical period, the phrases tend to follow the pattern of tonic, dominant, and then dominant, tonic. The reason for this is that by going away from the tonic to the dominant, and then coming back, it helps the melody to sound finished at the end. In addition, periods will always end with a perfect cadence. Again, because we want the music to sound finished at the end of our musical period. So, using this terminology, let's try to describe a melody. Here's an example melody. This is in G major and it sounds like this. So how would we break this melody down into its phrases? First, we're going to identify the key signature and work out what the tonic and dominant notes would be. So the key is G major, so the tonic would be G, and the dominant would be D. Now that we've worked out those two notes, we're going to look through the melody for any pauses on the dominant about halfway through. This will be a good division of our period into two phrases. If we were to play this through, yeah, we have quite a significant pause there. It's about halfway through, and if we check it, it is indeed on the dominant note, on the D. So we can divide our period into two phrases here. Now we can work on describing this melody. We can say, for example, that the first phrase is ascending. It raises in pitch, eventually hitting this high A here, whereas the second phrase is mostly descending, starting on the D and then coming right the way down until it gets back to the G. We can say that our first phrase uses more crotchets and has a minim at the end, whereas our second phrase is almost entirely made up of quavers and therefore has a faster rhythm. These are effective ways of breaking down a melody and describing how it works. Now, with all of this in mind, answer the questions below.